Josh, over here. And first of all, welcome back.
Thank you.
You guys got off to a really good start, 3-and-out defense, and then touchdown on offense with you scoring. What did it feel like at that point? And you were like, were you thinking like maybe, oh, this is back to normal, we're kind of on our way right now?
Yeah, it was definitely early in the game, but it's always good to start off fast. Defense. We played a heck of a game today. We got those guys off the field. We just have to capitalize on offense. So it definitely felt good to know that what we do our fundamentals, our technique, it shows up. It definitely works for. But yeah, it's just a positive. It shows that we can start off fast games. Something we haven't been able to do. So.
How did you feel out there today in your first game of the season? How close were you to playing last week?
It felt good to be back playing football. Training staff is excellent here, excellent coaching staff. They make smart decisions, so it felt really good to be back playing football out here with my brother. So that was amazing. And what was the other part of the question?
How close were you to playing last week against Cincinnati?
As a competitor, mentally, you always think you're ready, but physically, I wasn't really ready. Coaches made a smart decision. And we have Felton, we have Martell Irby, we have amazing running backs. So they're a lot better than me when I'm not 100%. So I think it was a smart decision for sure.
Josh, you looked a little frustrated, obviously warranted after that last fourth down play. What do you feel like you could have done better right now? And immediately looking back on that play, what do you think was missing?
I got to make a guy miss. There's unblocked defenders all the time, but I have to make guys miss. It doesn't matter, how I'm feeling. I got to make the guy miss. I got to get a first down. So that's on me. Offensive line, they fought their butts off the whole game. I just got to get the first down and give ourselves a chance here, not put the defense back on the field.
And what's the feeling on the defense right now? You guys, run D was pretty good today, but their quarterback completed a high percentage of his passes. How did you feel the secondary did?
I'm going to say it's disappointing. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Being a defensive back especially, it's disappointing to see how we performed. I thought we came out good. Started off with a stop. But going on to the game, we have to be consistent in the back end. We can't let a quarterback get his rhythm going. So as a DB, I think I'm going to talk to the guys coming back, but we have to step it up, especially going into next week. We have a big challenge. So I think, but in this game, it was just a matter of keeping level play. I think we had our ups and downs, and as a defensive back, you have to have a short memory. So it's just a matter of being consistent.
Quentin, you guys played a lot of zone. What do you think it takes to be effective for a defensive back group to be effective in the zone? It seems like guys are completing a lot of passes and getting a lot of yards on you guys.
It all starts in the film room. So just a matter of us as a defensive back group watching more film, trying to find more tendencies of what the offense is going to do. And we had a pretty big tendency going in this game. We knew when the quarterback was wiping his hands on his towel, it was pass. So I think keying into more stuff like that throughout the year, and just in zone, it's hard because there's a lot of open areas, especially in cover three. I think as a collective, it's not just the back end, but it's more front seven, linebackers, all that. We have to talk to them and tell them, look, they're looking at these zones, to get the ball to the receivers, or especially in the flat, they were getting a lot of quick game routes. So it's just a matter of communicating with the whole defense of what they like and what they're going to come back to.
Josh, you may not feel all of the physical part of this until tomorrow, when you've had some time after your first game, but do you feel like you're limited at all in your carries right now physically, or do you feel like you can go back to 25, 30 carries a game?
That's a good question. I think for the most part, coaching, they're being smart. They're being really smart with me, understanding, what can I do at this point? Like I said, we have really great running backs here, so if I'm not healthy, there's really no point in me just being out there. So I think, training staff and coaches, it's really up to them. As a competitor, of course, you always want to, do as much as you can for this team. But I think, we just got to do what's best for this team for sure.
Quentin, just your assessment of their quarterback, Agnew, what do you think are some of the things he did well today?
I mean, I would say his success came on poor defensive linemen. So it was more on us. Looking at him on film, I didn't see anything super special. He didn't really have. I didn't think his deep ball was perfect. Obviously, he did a better job of that today. But I didn't really see him as a big threat. Now, obviously, in the back end, we didn't do so well, so it showed that he could play. But it's just a matter of us locking in on the back end. I'm gonna be accountable for this game and definitely take responsibility for this game and talk to the guys and get back on them. And coming into this week, we gotta step it up. But back to your question, I didn't really see anything that was super out of the ordinary. It was just a lot of stuff that it's like I said, being consistent, playing each play as it is, and just locking it in each down. So.
Quick follow-up if I could, and then another question. So did that hold up with him tipping his passes where he touched his towel and then they were passing plays? Did that hold up through the whole game today? Or
it was pretty consistent, especially on film. We saw it was about 96%. So when he was doing that, obviously third down and passing situations, it's an obvious pass, but first and second down, we really feed into it. It was pretty consistent. It was about 96% pass. Now throughout the game, he did different signals, like he would hold up ones or twos. And then we got keys on that, but for the most part, it was pretty consistent throughout the game.
And then follow up, how you guys, obviously got to this kind of slow start last year. Is there any sentiment or worry about this here we go again type of feeling in the locker room right now?
Mm-hmm. It's more, especially for the older guys, it's, the younger guys got to think about it like, look, these guys, it's for last year, we don't want to go out like we did last year. And especially my mindset is like, we have a lot of football left to play. We have, another 10 games. So, the season, obviously we didn't start off where we wanted to, but, we still got a lot of football left to play. So I think it should be interesting, the mindset going into this game. Yeah, we're starting off slow, but if we have the same mindset we did last year, it's not going to help us. So changing that mindset and, believing that, we're going to come out, better, our record's going to be better this year. I think you'll see us start changing our mindset and our mentality.
Yeah, I agree.
Anything else? Thank you guys.
Thanks.